buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we're checking out What to Do with $0 by It's Alex Clark. This is what to do with no money. There are fun, free things that you can do, like in your community. Sometimes cities have, like, Tampa has this, like, I guess it's every first Friday or fourth Friday. They have, like, all these different things you could do for free or reduced pricing in downtown Tampa, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm excited to see for his area, what are the free things that he's saying you could do with no money. But we'll check it out. Link for this video is in the description box below. Now let's get started.
Many of you ask if my dad likes being portrayed as cheap in my videos. Well, the first time I showed him a cheap dad video, he immediately teared up in the eye and said something like,
What?
"Thank you, Sean.
Oh.
I don't have to keep it a secret anymore."
Did he really? Like, was he like, on the low being cheap and he didn't realize that people realized he was being cheap? I gotta see the cheap dad videos because I didn't even know.
He loves it.
That's good.
So growing up with a dad like that, I have a huge list of things that you can do with $0.
That's good.
So if your family has $0 and you don't know what to do, let's talk about your options.
Yes.
Option 1.
What's option
Put
one?
yourself up for adoption.
Oh my goodness.
I'm kidding, don't do that. I love my family. Okay,
my
for real,
gosh.
here's the list. The first thing you can do is something I did with my aunt.
Okay,
My
what'd you
aunt
do?
recently started watching my videos and keeps asking why she hasn't been in one yet. So,
Oh, okay. This is your moment.
when I was a kid, I wasn't very outdoorsy, and my
Okay.
aunt would force me to go on these grueling,
Look at her
terrifying,
pulling
scary
him out of the
15
car.
to 20-minute hikes.
Oh, it's only 20
And
minutes.
I'd
That's
get
not
to
too
the
bad.
top of the mountain, and I'd be out of breath and be like, "This is beautiful.
And that was the easy one?
I made it. Alex,
Was
I'm
it?
proud of you.
Oh.
But we only made it halfway. Still got 7 more minutes to go." I'm telling you
That's
because
funny.
I never thought I would like hiking. But now
Hiking
that I've
is
been
nice.
many times, I can say it's actually pretty fun. So try
That's
it out
really fun.
sometime.
Yeah.
What else can you do with
Hiking
$0?
is good. It's fun.
Rob a
Especially when
bank.
you do it with people. Whoa.
Please don't do that. Oh my God. No.
No,
Good
yeah,
news.
don't.
I have an alternative that's equally fun and rewarding.
Okay.
It was my favorite game as a kid called
is it?
Jailbreak. To play this game, all you need is some friends. I would play
Right.
with my 2
You need your
sisters
friends.
and my cousins. If you don't have
Look, they
friends,
look
come
like
to my
they're
house.
crazy.
You can sit in the corner and watch us play. Here's
Okay.
how you play. It's kind of like fancy hide and seek.
Okay.
Everyone splits up into equal
When he
teams,
says
so you
jailbreak,
need
I
at
think of
least 2 or
Roblox.
3 people on a team. And then you set up some boundaries, like a yard or a park. And
Okay.
somewhere within the boundaries, you need a jail cell. If you're a hider, you hide. If you are a seeker
Oh.
and you find a hider,
They go to
you
jail.
tag them and they go to the jail cell.
Oh,
if you get
Dupla.
caught, the only way out of jail is to have another hider sneak
come
to
and
the
get
jail
you
and
out.
tag you out.
That's
and the
actually
game
fun.
ends when the police catch all the bad guys.
Oh,
I was
that-
such a nerd, so they'd always like tag me, and I'd be like, "You can't arrest me.
Oh.
You didn't read me my rights. I want my lawyer." And by the way, did you ever play something like this? Or
Random.
what do you do when you have $0? Let me know. Here's a fun thing to do. That surprised
No,
me.
that actually looks like a fun game, and I'm like, man, can I play that one? Because we're gonna get a fence for our backyard. Once we get a fence up, I would love to play like an adult, jailbreak, with my friends and my cousins. Like, it would be a lot of fun. Like, you have to, because we get competitive. We're like grown children, so I think that. But the odds are, because you got Sham, who's like 20 feet tall, and then my husband's like 6 feet, and then the rest of us, but I'm quick and, short and quick, So maybe that will be, okay, we got to think this through. I got more things I got to think through on, like, ability of, like, space, and, because his reach will be, like, he could touch you from inside the house. He probably doesn't have to leave the house.
Ask old people questions. Here's why. One
Their
time,
answers
I was
can be
alone
funny.
in this room. There was no one else except for an old man, a nice grandpa.
were you in
so
this
I
room?
asked him questions about his life, and the first thing he told me was about a time he robbed a bank.
Wow.
Because old people have done crazy stuff. So if you like insane stories that
Oh
never
my
seem
goodness.
to end,
Look
can't
at him
afford
in his
Netflix,
Wheelchair.
find
Whee!
old people. Besides
Look
being
at
a
him.
kid with no money, I also had $0 as an adult.
A lot of us. That's the truth.
What this? That's not mine. That belongs to the Odd Ones Out.
Oh, okay.
I may have told you this next story before,
It's his money.
but it fits the theme, so I am going to tell you again.
All right, tell me.
And this time, I'm going to help you pull it off yourself.
Okay.
One time when I first moved to LA, I was hanging out with my girlfriend, and she said something like,
I like her sweater.
I really want a pizza right now. And I was thinking, man,
Yeah, pizza's
I would do
delicious.
anything to make her happy. There must be a way that a chivalrous man such as myself
You can do
get
it.
my lady a pizza with no money.
It's so cute.
I know. I'll call my grandma in Florida and desperately beg her.
Okay.
I love you. Yes.
Oh.
You love me. Yes. Will you order me a pizza over the phone? And she did. That's why my grandma's the best.
Oh, that's sweet.
We call
That's
this
sweet.
phoning in a pizza, and it's become
I
a
didn't know
family tradition.
I didn't know that
After I
people
got
could do
my
that.
pizza, a few months later, my sister called me and said, "Hey, it's your turn to buy me a pizza."
Is that
And
the
later,
word
my
she
dad
said?
called my sister, and so on.
Oh,
Whoever
really?
the last person to get the pizza is the next person that's called when the next pizza's ordered, and that's fun.
I like that. These are like really, really great ways to like keep the family and like, you know, in touch with each other. I want to do this like this with my family. I want to do. I know it'll be weird to start now, you know, at 30 years old to be like, "Mommy, can you order me a pizza?" Actually, my mom would do it though. She would do it. And then I'd have to, I guess whoever's the last one to get the pizza. So next time somebody wants a pizza, I'm gonna have to get them a pizza. Okay. I'm getting the rules down. I'm seeing my mom next weekend. So when she comes up, I'm gonna have to explain this all to her and be like, "Hey, let's start this. Let's make this a thing."
Phoning in a pizza. And I think it would be hilarious if we made it a tradition in your family as well.
Yes.
So think of someone to call, and if you need some help, show them this video
I will.
starting at the following beep.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Alex Clark,
Okay.
and you're receiving this video because you have been loved.
I'm so mad that he actually did like a promo video for this in this video. Oh, this is hilarious. I want to see. I'm going to send this to my sisters. I'm going to send this to them.
I'm Alex Clark, and you're receiving this video because you have been loved and thought of today.
Yes, yes.
In my family, when someone is loved and thought of,
I like
they
this.
are expected to order the person that thought of them a pizza.
I love
and
it.
I'm passing that tradition on to you.
I love
if you
it.
love the person that sent you this,
I'm gonna
they are
send this to them.
expecting that you're going to order them a pizza right now. Please don't feel obligated to order unless you truly and deeply love
I
them
love
from
it.
the bottom of your heart.
I love the guilt.
Have a wonderful day. Something else you can do with
wonderful
$0 is draw. And I know people think they're bad at drawing sometimes,
Oh, look,
so I
he's
wanted
got
to show you some
Chucky.
of mine to show you.
I've always been bad.
I've always been
No,
bad.
Chucky
Here's
does not
a
look
picture
bad
I
back
did
there.
of a Ninja Turtle in a top hat.
I'm surprised you still have that, to be
Here's
honest.
a picture of Iron Man where the arms look like they're made out of Jello.
Okay.
Here's a picture
actually
I
looks
drew
pretty good.
of our sponsor, Shade Tree Sunglasses. They've got over 50 kinds of sunglasses, and I'll have more info on them at
that's
the
what
end.
you did.
But they're pretty cool, and they come in these cool bamboo hard cases. Here's a picture my dad drew.
Dad drew this when I was 10.
Chef PU. There's a bulge, guys.
Yeah.
My dad
Why
drew
did
a
he do
bulge.
that?
What?
Why
What?
did he do
I have
that?
a ton of this hilarious
Why is
art.
it in
I'm
the
gonna post
face?
a bunch of pictures on my Patreon. And here's my favorite one.
What's that?
Chucky.
Yeah, I
from
love Chucky.
Rugrats. What do you think? Can you notice the improvement from Top Hat Ninja Turtle?
Yeah. It looks...
I've been trying to make
looks
videos
a lot
that are
better.
easier to watch as you get ready for school
they're good.
or for work. So, what'd you think of this one?
It was
and what are some
great.
things you do with $0? Let me know.
I gotta think. Loved the video. And I love the ideas. Like, I'm actually with the ideas. The only thing, well, depending on the old person, first off, I do want to know how he ended up in this random room with this random old person that, you know, where were you? What was going on? Why were you there? But I do have to say that it can be, if you don't have anywhere to go, I would do this. But if you have somewhere to go, I would feel bad because A, I'm like in a rush. I gotta go. I don't have time to sit and listen to the story. And B, if it's like a long conversation, you're like, I gotta go. I'm so sorry. I have to cut this conversation short. Gotta go. So I can't hear about your story about how you saved the aliens, but gotta go. But if you have no time, if you have a lot of time and you're like, okay, I need something to do, let me go to your nearest nursing home and say, hey, I'll chat with some old people and then have a conversation. They do have interesting stories. That's not a lie. Like, I've heard some very interesting things. And whether it's believable or not, I think some of it, if not all of it, is tied to reality when they're telling stories about their lives. And it's super interesting to hear about how things were different, you know, and to talk to somebody who was involved in a historical event or around during historical events. They were present, and that's actually pretty cool. But love the pizza idea, freaking love the pizza idea. And then the other thing is I love the jailbreak idea. Like, my husband's gonna see this video, and I'm gonna talk it over with him because I definitely want to do, like, host like a jailbreak game. Obviously there have to be stakes because we're all adults, and they're gonna want, you know, oh, what's the great benefit of doing this? Maybe we can have a phoned in pizza, and then hey, whoever gets it gets like the whole pizza for free. I don't know, but I loved it. I love the idea. It's a thing of things that because we've had some situations where we, you know, you're broke and you need something, or you want something to do or things to do and you have no money. Like I said, one thing we would do is go down to the Riverwalk downtown Tampa and then just walk the strip. It's like this long walkway that they have that's right by the water, right by the river. You're passing Curtis Dixon Park, you're passing the art museum, the children's museum. There's like this other, like the waterworks. You're gonna have to look this stuff up that I'm telling you, because I'm sure you guys are like, what is all of that? I don't know. I don't know why you guys are old people now, but anyways, that's what you are. And so there are things to do downtown, like walking around and sightseeing. That's something we do when we're like, you know, when we're short on cash. But it's really nice. It's really fun to do. There's other things, I'm sure. We used to play tag in the house, but then people fell and holes were put in walls, so we had to stop. Anyways, let me know what you guys do when you have $0 down below in the comment section. Are you going to use the video? Let me know, because I'm going to use it. I'm definitely going to use it. I'm going to have it ready for when I want a pizza and I can send it to my mom. If you like this video, hug the life out of that like button. Don't forget to check out the link in the description box to support Alex Clark and all of his ideas. I love you guys as always, and until next time, buddies. Toodles.